也感谢大家百忙之中抽出时间来参加我们今天的新闻发布会那下面我就转成英文了Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm very pleased to representing the AMD Greater China to welcome everyone here at Taipei Computex. So welcome. And also thank you very much for your taking time to join our press conference here.
Отлично. Мы рады.
2017 is very, very significant to AMD. I'm sure everybody understands we have a lot of good reasons behind. But just one reason I want to highlight is 2017 is a very significant year for AMD presence in Taiwan because this is a 30 years birthday. So let's give the AMD Taiwan a big congratulations.
Давай, Лизонька, выходи на сцену.
And also we are really very proud of the accomplishment that AMD Taiwan team has made in the past 30 years. And also we are very grateful for you, for our customers, to give us the big support from the customers, outstanding partners, as well as our media friends. So thank you very much. We all know that as a leading player in the industry, AMD is very much committed to bring the innovation and the choices to our high performance computing and the graphics to bring more choices to our end user and customers. So today we are going to share very exciting details and update of many of our 2017 products, and including our consumer commercial Ryzen processors, and also including our EPYC server processors, and also our very high-end, the Ryzen, the Vega graphic architecture. And also, I'm sure everybody has the opportunity to experience the demo systems provided by our OEMs, and also all these OEMs provided the system based on the AMD latest technology. So now with the very greatest pleasure, let's welcome our President and CEO, Lisa, to come to stage to share the strategy and innovations to all of us. Welcome, Lisa.
Давай, Лиза.
All right. Good morning, Taipei.
Good morning, Lisa.
This is wonderful to see standing room only here at our Computex press conference.
Да,
and I
мы тоже
also
рады.
want to thank all of you and welcome all of you who are joining us
Приветствует
on
нас
the live webcast.
и радуется, что
So
мы
we have a
пришли.
very exciting hour for you today. We're going to talk a lot about our technologies. And I want to start again with the comment that Spencer made. Computex is always a very, very special time for AMD. We use this to
Computex — это
announce
самое
our most
особенное время
important new products and new
для AMD.
innovations. But this year is very special because
Этот
it's our
год очень
30th
особенный.
anniversary of AMD in Taiwan. And
Что там за системники, интересно, сзади?
Taiwan plays such an important role in the entire ecosystem, and especially in the PC ecosystem. So
Тайвань, короче, у них там
it's really
чего-то
a celebration of our products,
особое
but also a
значение
celebration
имеет
of the
для
wonderful
AMD.
ecosystem around our products and our partners. And so I want to give a warm welcome and thank you to all of our partners who are here in the audience today. Thank you very
Приветствует
much.
всех партнеров AMD, которые пришли на презентацию.
So it's been a very exciting few years for AMD, and our strategy has actually been very, very consistent. Our strategy has been to focus on our strengths, and our strengths are really in high-performance graphics and high-performance computing.
Короче, этот год для Лиля все особенно мы сконцентрировали наше внимание на высокопроизводительной графике и вычислениях. Ну, в принципе, все, о чем они показывали на своих предыдущих презентациях.
As well as in custom solutions. And so we're very, very proud of that capability. And for us, the single most important thing driving our innovation and our investments is high-performance computing. The idea is computing is getting more and more important in our life, and it's affecting everything that we do.
Так она подводит к тому, что вычисления становятся более важными в нашей жизни, но они везде используются на всех этих сферах.
And it's extremely, extremely exciting to be innovating in this world. Now, when you look at the markets that we believe are the most exciting over the next few years, they are the data center, immersive devices, and in immersive devices we include both high-performance graphics, professional graphics, as well as console graphics, and the PC market. And so today at Computex, we're going to give you a flavor of our entire product line. A little bit on our servers and our immersive computing in the graphics area, but we're going to spend a lot of time on our PC roadmap and where we're going over the next year or two.
Больше времени
So, enjoy our press conference today.
на PC
So let me start
дорожной
first with the
карте.
data center. The data center has incredible innovation going on, not just now, but really over the last 5 years.
Ну, дата-центры, лидерство в дата-центрах, не знаю. Тут они, конечно, упустили.
Whether you're talking about Facebook, email, instant messaging, all of these things. And what the data center requires is actually very different things. So there's no longer one size fits all in the data center.
Сегодняшние дата-центры требуют гетерогенного вычисления, то есть
So we require high performance, we require more flexibility, we require more security, and we also
требуется
require
больше,
better
во-первых,
total cost of ownership.
производительности,
And
более
to do that, you
гибкости,
need both high performance
безопасности,
CPUs
оптимизированное,
as well as high performance
вот о
GPUs
чем
in that type
оптимизированное
of environment.
потребление.
So we're very, very proud and excited to provide a new family of CPUs
Новое
that we
семейство
call the
процессоров
EPYC family.
EPYC.
And EPYC is really designed for today's data center. It's the idea that we have
сегодняшних
optimized
дата-центров
for today's
оптимизировано.
workloads, that we've really thought about not just CPU performance, but really how to put together the whole system. And we've really thought about how we can ensure that the users in the data center
Блин, она слишком
are able to
тараторит, прям без
optimize
остановки.
for their
Некогда
specific
вставить
application.
слово, чтобы еще и
These are
послушать, что она
the
говорит.
key design tenets around EPYC.
Так, это,
Now,
ну
I'll
так
give you
это
a little bit of flavor
уже в
of what
систему
we can
сборочки
offer
будет.
with the EPYC family of processors. It really is designed for next generation workloads.
Лидерство
So we thought
двухсокетовое.
about how do we ensure that we get more
Офигеть, сколько там
performance
планок.
through more cores. So our cores are 32 cores on a single socket, 64 cores on a dual socket.
64,
We have more memory bandwidth than
64
the
ядра
competition.
на
We have more
двухсокетной
I/O
системе.
than the competition. And we have dedicated security.
Больше ядер
And
на
together, these give
45%,
us a very,
больше
very significant leadership
пропускной
two-socket
способности,
platform.
больше ИО.
And then as we think about the platforms overall, in addition to the dual-socket platforms, we
EPYC
also
1S
wanted to really
Performance.
innovate in the single-socket platform. Because from our
Ну,
standpoint,
короче,
it's not
быстрее,
just about CPU
меньше
performance,
потребляет.
it's also about the total system design, including the I/O capability and the memory capability. And
Вычислительная
what EPYC offers
стоимость
in our
меньше
single-socket
получается.
designs is the opportunity to be extremely competitive on performance. So one EPYC processor is actually equivalent or greater than half of the dual-socket market today.
То есть один EPYC процессор, он как двухсокетная система, то есть он сам по себе довольно мощный. Интересно. Так, как мне что-то открыть?
That reduce operating expense, reduce power consumption, and have up to a 30% total cost of ownership advantage. And so I'll give you just a couple of numbers. We have done some public demonstrations of engineering samples of EPYC, and we see tremendous performance. Whether you're talking about memory-bound workloads, like on the first one here for high-performance computing, or you're talking about compute-bound workloads, which include both dual-socket and single-socket compares to the leading processors in the industry.
Ну, получается, у них быстрее работает.
EPYC wins on performance, EPYC wins on power, EPYC wins on overall total cost of ownership. So we're extremely excited about what EPYC will bring to the market. I know many of our partners have put significant resources around making the EPYC ecosystem very, very strong. And I'm very happy to announce today for the first time that we are launching EPYC worldwide on June 20th.
Без паразитов. Хорошо.
So with that, let me show you AMD's EPYC processor.
О, какой широкий. AMD EPYC. Там, наверное, 2 кристалла, нет? 3-4.
So, as exciting as EPYC is, and we are extremely excited about EPYC, what we've also said is that the data center requires both CPUs and GPUs.
Он говорит, что дата-центр требует и CPU, и GPU.
On the GPU compute side of the market as well. And so we've also developed a new graphics architecture that we call the Vega
разработали новую архитектуру
architecture. And it's
графики.
not just for gaming and professional
Ryzen
graphics,
Instinct.
which are of course very, very important markets to us. But
25
Vega will
терафлопс
be very, very important in the
производительности.
cloud, and particularly with GPU compute workloads like
Ну,
machine
для
learning and so
дип-лернинга
on
и
and so
всяких
forth.
там
And what we
мелких
have here
библиотек.
is an accelerator that can really
Ну, это
offer
здорово.
about 25
Нейроночки
teraflops
крутить.
of performance.
Скоро можно будет
So
их
very significant performance
арендовать.
with optimized software workloads. And just to give you an idea of our
Так,
machine learning
нижняя
performance,
лучше
this is an actual performance benchmark
производительность
AMD's
NVIDIA
Vega
P100,
processor
133.
compared to the
В чем, в
competition
каких
out there,
попугаях?
running
Время,
Baidu's DeepBench
чтобы
benchmark. And you can
пройти
see that we see
DeepBench
significant improvement in performance on this important machine learning benchmark.
при секундах.
So this just gives you an idea of what we're capable of in GPU compute. And so the exciting thing for us about the data center is not just the
EPYC
CPU
и
and
Ryzen
GPU,
Instinct
but it's really
построены
putting
совместно,
EPYC and Radeon Instinct
чтобы, короче,
together
совместно
in a
работать.
system that will give us breakthrough performance.
Искусственный
So we
интеллект
believe
облака,
that by optimizing the CPU and
машинная
GPU together, you will have the best
интеллектуальность,
performance
я не знаю,
in
как просто это все
forward-looking
переводится,
workloads, particularly around
адаптировано под
AI,
наш язык.
MI, and deep learning, and
Глубокое
HPC.
обучение
And so we
и
look forward to
высокопроизводительное
talking to you
вычисление.
more about our data center solutions on June 20th.
Интересно, сколько этот Ryzen Instinct хавает.
So with that, let me now transition to the PC business.
О, давай,
You know,
пока
I have to
инновации.
say, AMD really loves the PC business.
AMD
the
очень
PC
любит
business
PC
drives
бизнес.
so much innovation. It's over 250 million units a year, and it's a great business for us to ensure that the ecosystem actually works together hand in hand. A few months ago, we announced the Ryzen family of processors.
2 месяца
Ryzen
назад
7
мы
in
анонсировали
March,
Ryzen
Ryzen 5 in
процессоры.
April. And we announced 7 processors that really changed the game in the desktop processor market.
Они изменили рынок, да, есть
8
такое.
core performing processor,
Конечно,
the
тряханули.
lowest power 8-core processor out there. Very, very strong Ryzen 5 capability in the 6-core and the 4-core devices. And we really believe that we're bringing a new class of performance to the
Мы
ecosystem.
верим, что это
I
дало
am
новый
extremely
класс
proud and
производительности
thankful
на
of the
рынке.
ecosystem that's out there with over 200 system integrators with Ryzen family of products, as well as 92 motherboards already in market since the March timeframe. But today is even more exciting
92
because we've
материнки,
used
блин, у нас на
Computex
рынке мало
to
продается
launch
совсем.
really the OEM market around Ryzen. And so we have all 5 major OEMs launching Ryzen-based systems this quarter. So with that, I want to take an opportunity to show you some of the systems that we have with Ryzen. And so,
Ноутбуки всякие,
first by welcoming Ray Wah
и,
from
надеюсь,
Dell
маленькие
to the stage.
системы тоже
Ray?
будут. Ray Won.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us, Ray. And it was a pleasure to be
Спасибо,
at
Рэй,
your
что ты
event
присоединился к
yesterday
нам.
with the press and talking about your products.
Oh, the pleasure is mine. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, so tell us what you have.
Что у тебя есть?
Well, first let me start by saying Lisa, Dell also really love the PC business.
Dell тоже любит PC-бизнес. Ну, Dell могут показать интересные коробочки маленькие. Я вообще люблю такие коробки. Два all-in-one, ну, то есть мини-системника можно показать. Всего 6 будет. Сейчас 2 покажут. Моноблок.
First and only 8-core, first and only all-in-one with an 8-core processor, right? And this is enabled through the partnership that we have with AMD in Ryzen. You could pair this with a RX 580 graphics that is up to 110 watts. So that's a lot of horsepower
110 ватт потребления. Ну, наверное, с заниженными частотами R7. Почти безрамочный по краю. Включите его.
And come visit our booth here in Computex, right? The experience is completely immersive, right? This is VR ready, right?
VR ready, а что там за видео?
And over here we have the gaming desktops, and
игровые десктопы.
this thing basically screams gaming the first time you set your eyes on it, right? So we have reserved a huge portion of the real estate here. Just to be able to innovate the best cooling system, so as you
Так, для охлаждения мы там дырочек намутили. Оно даже видно.
It's very important, especially so when you have a AMD Ryzen 7, right? That's enabled, right, to also overclock it. So we know the gamers love to do that.
Ну, то есть вы можете разгонять. То есть я не понимаю, они сделали коробку или просто сборку? Прям покажите, что внутри.
In this beautiful chassis.
Две видюхи. Две видюхи внутри.
Yeah, the appreciation is ours too, Lisa.
Very good. Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
А, там Acer стоит, HP какой-то странный, Lenovo, еще что-то.
Okay, next, I want to welcome Jerry Cao from Acer. Jerry.
Так, ну вот по очереди входить. Как это самое, надо покажи за домашнее задание. Acer.
So, Jerry, thank you so much for our partnership.
I need to say one thing first.
Yes, please. What were you going to say?
Acer also loves PC battery.
Acer тоже любит.
This is a PC love fest.
Yeah. Acer
Все они
also loves
вообще
PC
все
battery.
рынок,
Thank you,
молодцы.
and thank you for all of your partnership with your team over the years.
Yeah.
So,
And to be honest, I don't know AMD have been in Taiwan for 30 years. You guys are so energetic like teenagers. So, wow, 30
Все
years.
вы такие
we have a lot of good people.
энергичные,
So,
как
Jerry, what do we
молодежь.
have here?
Okay, first, notebook.
Сначала ноутбук.
This is so-called the casual gaming notebook. Not too many people familiar about the casual gaming, so let me spend about 30
Casual
seconds
gaming
to introduce.
ноутбук.
Everybody
есть,
think about
для
gaming,
таких
think about enthusiastic,
казуальных
very
игрушек
aggressive,
всяких.
the best performance, and the ID is always very aggressive. Some kind of people also call it a little bit arrogant already.
Наверное,
But
какой-нибудь
actually, a lot
i5,
of
ой,
gamers
i5,
who are
R5
casual
там.
gamers. What does the casual gaming mean? Casual gaming actually means that you can bring your gaming PC into the meeting room, but you will not feel impressed. That's why casual gaming means.
This
То есть
means that you are
ты
in
можешь
the meeting room playing games.
перенести свой ноутбук в meeting room.
Be honest, I was just playing games there. Just kidding. Okay,
Похвататься
so this
нужно.
one is actually Acer's casual gaming notebook. And it with AMD 7th generation and also RX 550 GPU inside. And the most important thing, you can look at the design.
Короче,
It
RX
is a passionate but
500
calm
какой-то и
That means that
версия
when you
7,
open
да?
it, if you want something like passionate, then you have these kind of things. But you can put in a meeting room, something like this one. And in addition to the calm design, also has special features like people or casual gaming, like immersive experience. So this one have the 170-degree Full HD 15-inch LCD display, and also with a Dolby Audio Premium plus Acer True Harmony technology. So it can give a very good immersive experience of audio and video. And this with also Acer's best thermal technology running the cool boost. CoolBoost's technology, that is thermal on demand. Actually, everybody put a lot of thermal solution into a PC, but not so many people can decide when you need to have some thermal device enabled. And with this CoolBoost technology, we can do that.
С трудом понимаю, о чем он говорит.
And the next one,
так,
here,
вот
it
здесь
is our
игровой.
Aspire GS280 one. And the CPU here, Lisa, which is the best CPU in the world right now?
I think it's a Ryzen CPU.
Yeah, Ryzen 7 inside,
Лучший
and
CPU
also
здесь
with the
помните.
AMD GPU inside. So as Lisa mentioned, AMD is the only company in the world that can provide the best combination of the CPU and GPU, and we implement in this desktop. So you can also see this is for casual gamer. So
Тоже для
passionate
casual gamer.
design. The armor-shaped design.
Короче, Acer занимает нишу такого
people still thinking it's
гейминга
passionate, but you put it in
средненького.
office, you still think that it's a tower PC.
А
And in
проекты
addition
не
to
имеется
that,
на
also
какой-нибудь,
provide immersive
не
experience
знаю,
as our notebook. We can
570-е.
support 4 monitors outside and also support very good audio quality. Yeah, and on top of that, for example, a lot of interesting things. We have the wireless charging put here. Yeah, so you can charge your
беспроводная
mobile
зарядка
phone.
сверху.
So this is
Телефончик
Acer
положил,
solution for the
заряжается.
Ryzen.
Неплохо, такие
All right,
приятности,
thank you so
конечно,
much.
здорово.
We really appreciate the partnership with Acer, and we look forward to great things together.
Yeah, we need to work together.
Thank you.
Yeah, we love PC.
Да, мы любим PC. У них
All
такой
right,
лозунг.
wonderful. Next, we have Spike Wang from HP.
HP покажи свой странный системник.
Spike, thank you for joining us. And
Спасибо,
HP
что
and AMD have had
присоединился
such a
к
long
нам.
history of
А
collaboration.
почему первого
So tell us a
показали
little bit about what you're
прям
doing.
заставочка такая, а
before I
остальных
start, I have to
нет?
say the same thing that the two other people said. We all love PC business.
Мы очень
Well, Lisa, you know
любим
that HP
PC
and AMD
бизнес.
has long histories of collaboration, many years. Either from the consumer side to the commercial side, from laptop to desktop to display to all-in-one, or even from a GPU to CPU. Our partnership is always based on trust.
Yes.
When the team brought the Ryzen processor to Palo Alto, almost a year and a half, 2 years ago, it was unequivocally yes that we would do the Ryzen product without any question whatsoever.
Ну, все понятно, то есть, когда они принесли первый Ryzen процессор, они сказали, да, мы сделаем, естественно, продукт на Ryzen процессоре.
Hundreds of AMD out there. You guys done a wonderful job in creating that excitement that we've been looking for in the market that we serve. Just like AMD, HP is about focusing on both innovations for our customers and our retailers as well. So in less than number of days in my fingers, HP will unleash our Ryzen products starting with the very top end, Ryzen 7 1800X, now Oman lines of gaming towers. And other Ryzen 7, Ryzen 5, and Ryzen 3 will be made available as well. And due course in time, other products such as this MV product here or Pavilion product will also have Ryzen processors
Ну,
as well.
понятно, там тоже
Just once
Ryzen
again,
процессор.
super proud of AMD, and thank you for the collaboration and partnership in the past.
Fantastic.
А
Spike,
подожди,
thank you so
подожди.
much.
Thank you.
Он же ничего конкретного не сказал, что там внутри. Ну ладно,
Okay, next we
HP,
have
такие
Tony
HP.
Chen of Lenovo. Tony?
Lenovo. Ну, Lenovo должны что-то там запихнуть в такую коробку хорошую. Тони.
Tony, thank you so much for joining us.
Should I say we love PC too?
Так, ну понятно,
can
что
join
они
the
говорят.
Yeah. So first, thank you to invite me here. So actually, we have been working for AMD for a long time, and we introduced this Ryzen processor into our desktop CPU and desktop platforms. Actually, current customers, they use desktop PC not just for work. They use that for entertainment, such as they're watching their movie
Gaming, говорит,
on their
смешно.
Netflix,
Игры.
and they edit their
Gaming,
digital photos.
gaming.
That's why we're introducing our Idea Center 510 and 720 here. And you can see that on the other booth, and we have very good products and with ultimate performance from the Ryzen processors. And on this stage, we have one thing I want to highlight to everybody here, that not only entertainment, Ryzen processor provide multi-threading capability that can improve the experience on the gamers. We're introducing our Lenovo Legion gaming tower into this market soon, and this with the latest Ryzen processor plus the GPU capabilities. And also that we're working with AMD and try to make that VR ready, and they can enjoy the online streaming very smooth. So with that, I think we can provide very good lighting here, good performance, and good vending here, and also that expandability for this kind of gamer customers. So we are very excited about this kind of new Ryzen processor and try to drive this desktop business together.
Fantastic, Tony.
Тоже
Thank you
ничего
so much.
конкретного.
And thank you for Lenovo's partnership.
Последний Ryzen процессор, AMD GPU, подсветочка, шмонеточка, всякая фигня. То есть, ну, они водичку мутят и все. Даже не говорят, какой процессор, какая видюха.
Well, so PC gamers love us, the Republic of Gamer brand. We're one of the top gaming brands out there. And actually, I would like to start off by offering a little trivia. A lot of our fans are actually, they're probably too young to remember this, but all the way back, one of the, not one, the very first product from Republic of Gamer was a motherboard based on AMD platform.
All right.
So ROG was founded,
То есть первый
in fact, on
ROG
AMD
сборник был на AMD платформе.
a wide variety of different AMD platforms, and they have all been very successful. We're in our 6th iteration of AMD motherboards, and we have a new flagship AMD motherboard coming up as well. And there is still one thing that's missing from our brand throughout all this time, which is the laptop, the AMD laptop. And if there's
Одного
ever a
еще
time
не
to get
сделали,
it
AMD
with the
лаптопчика,
AMD laptop,
ноутбука.
now is it. And when we first learned the potential of Ryzen CPU, that got us super excited. And we know that's
Они
going to
изучили
make the gamers
производительность
super
Ryzen, и они
excited.
были прям
And we appreciate the
впечатлены.
exclusive partnerships coming from AMD and ROG. So here it is.
All right, let's see it.
And, oh, there it is.
О, сидели заставочки. Что там, ROG ноутбук покажет. Угу. Где-то вот сидели. Да, гуще, наверное. Какой Ryzen? Ryzen. Создаем. Обновим процессор, продаем видеокарту. Модно, красиво, молодежно. Ну, хотелось бы, конечно, Вегу внутри. 680.
We've actually have already gotten so many requests for a Ryzen laptop coming from ROG. And actually, since our teaser went out, we've gotten even more inquiries and comments, and it was tormenting not to be able to tell them more about this. So this is it. The Ryzen laptop from ROG has Ryzen 7 CPUs, 580 graphics, and yes, it does have the FreeSync display, and it is VR ready.
На какой частоте, интересно, дисплей? Если он игровой, то должен быть как минимум 120. Что-то не включается.
If there's still people wondering, I mean, why do we want to go with AMD right now? This is the answer right here, because the GL702CZ is able to deliver performance in true ROG fashion. This device, what you're seeing right now, holds the record for the highest CPU score in the world right now. And actually, the nearest second place, well, actually I'm using near loosely, because this product right here is going to outperform any other laptops in terms of CPU score by almost 60%. That is how powerful this is. And of course, in terms of benefits to the gamers and streamers out there, so finally they can really stream with confidence, high fidelity, and high quality.
Для стримеров типа круто, ну я не знаю.
Something that people are looking forward to, and thank you for your partnership.
Thank you so much,
Слава, паразиты. Димка, я помню. Ну, хороший ноутбук. Интересно, сколько стоит.
I hope you get a flavor of how many systems are going to be out there with Ryzen. This is really only the first batch, and you can expect to see them in market starting now over the next few weeks into the month of June. So with that, let me invite Jim Anderson up to talk more about our products and where we're going next. Jim?
Так, Джим сейчас расскажет про продукты AMD. Давай, Джим. Короче, они все выходят и говорят, я люблю PC тоже. Это сегодня лозунг.
It's great to be back at Computex. Actually, for me, Computex is a little bit of a special event because, as Lisa would know,
Для всех
my
Computex
very
это
first day
особенное
on the job
событие.
at AMD 2 years ago was here at Computex in 2015. So Computex is a bit of an anniversary event for me, so it's great to be back. And it's been a good 2 years. We made a lot of progress with computing and graphics, and I'm really happy to share some of that with you here today. So I'll follow on to what Lisa was talking about and our PC OEMs. They were talking about the great new desktop Ryzen systems that we're introducing to market this quarter. What I'll talk about is the next wave of products. So the new products that we have coming out over the next 6 to 12 months.
Вот это интересно.
So we introduced Ryzen about 3 months ago into premium desktop, and at that time we talked about how we believed that Ryzen would kind of change the industry. It would bring new innovation, new competition, new choice to the industry.
Ну, они выпустили новый Ryzen, и они поверили, что это новая волна в индустрии. Понятно, в общем, ожидания большие. Мы только начали с Ryzen. Сейчас все начнется.
So I'm very happy to say today I've got new product updates, new product demonstrations that have never been seen before.
Продукты, новые демонстрации. Они поговорят и о мобильной платформе, десктопной. Ну давайте. Быстрее.
We'll talk about an all-new, very high-end desktop platform that we're bringing to market this summer. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with mobile. And our Ryzen Mobile processor, we're bringing that first to consumer premium mobile systems, notebook systems in the second half of this year. And we've already been working very diligently with our PC OEMs for many months now on new systems designed around Ryzen Mobile. So when Ryzen Mobile comes out, you'll see beautiful 2-in-1 and convertible systems. You'll see really nice thin and light ultra-portable systems and great gaming systems.
Ну, по всем фронтам хорошие ноутбуки, хорошая мобильная платформа. Маленькая производительность, маленькое энергопотребление, мощная графика для гейминга. В общем, максимум продуктивности в хорошем форм-факторе и с долгоиграющей батареей.
So I want to start by talking a little bit about the product and some of its strengths. So this is Ryzen Mobile, and Ryzen Mobile is really a combination of 3 key ingredients. The first one is, of course, the processor. So that great, that powerful and efficient Zen processor that we brought first to high-end desktop, now we bring to mobile as well. And that'll boost our CPU performance by over 50% versus the generation that we have in market today. That's a huge step up in CPU performance with Ryzen Mobile. And then the second key ingredient is, of course, graphics performance. Graphics performance is key to that great gaming experience. Ryzen Mobile will include Vega graphics. That's our newest graphics core, brand new graphics core. Will be integrated into the same die with the Zen processor, integrated together. And that'll boost our graphics performance by over 40% as well. So that's a tremendous step up in graphics performance, and that'll deliver just a phenomenal, smooth gaming experience. And then the third ingredient, this is just as important as CPU and GPU performance, is power efficiency. With Ryzen Mobile, we put a tremendous amount of focus on power efficiency. And so we're going to deliver that CPU gain and that GPU performance gain at roughly half the power of our current generation we have in market today. And so this is going to be a phenomenal part when it comes out. We're really excited about the collaboration that we have with all of our PC OEMs. And for the first time here today, I actually want to show you Ryzen Mobile.
Так, покажи нам Ryzen Mobile.
This is Ryzen Mobile right here.
Нормальненько.
Beautiful, thin, very small processor. This will have a tremendous amount of CPU and GPU performance in a very small form factor.
Маленький форм-фактор. APU-шка.
So, but it's nice for me to be able to show you the
Можно
product, but I also
мини-системы
want
хорошие даже
you to see the
строить, не
product
только
in action. So
ноутбуки.
I'm going to ask Kevin Lensing to come up here on stage. Kevin, can you show us this great
Всякие
processor in
аналоги
action?
I'd love
нукам.
to. So what I have here in my hands
Планшет.
is an actual 2-in-1 notebook that is using the Ryzen Mobile
Какой-то
processor.
ноутбук
So
прям
this is a
под брендом
beautiful
AMD.
prototype notebook using an engineering sample, and you can see the 2-in-1 action on the convertible hinge. And so right now you see a sub 15 millimeter notebook running Ryzen Mobile with 4 cores and 8 threads of
4 ядра,
Zen
8
CPU
потоков,
goodness plus Vega graphics,
плюс
all in
Vega
this incredible form factor
графика.
and all
Это
at this
интересно.
very, very low power. And what we're showing it here is running a video, and up in the right-hand corner you can see that this is actually
Загрузка
4
ЦПУ.
Zen cores and 8 threads, which is an amazing
8
amount of
потоков.
computational
Ничего не видно,
horsepower
вроде бы
in
ничего не
this very, very
грузится.
small notebook. So this is just a hint of what we have to come, but it's great to see Ryzen Mobile up and running, and we can't wait to get it to market with our wonderful OEM partners here coming in the second half of the year.
Beautiful. Thanks, Kevin.
All right,
Appreciate
thank you,
it.
Jim.
Thank you very much.
И это хорошо.
Okay, so that's Ryzen Mobile, and you'll hear more about Ryzen Mobile, more of the details around it as we get closer to launch. Now let's
кто
switch
может
gears. Let's
взять
talk about
процессоры
desktop.
Apple?
Now, we introduced Ryzen into premium desktop systems about 3 months ago, and the reaction from the market, from end users, has been fantastic to Ryzen. And I think that the reason for the great reaction, the great momentum around Ryzen, is really because of the competitiveness of the product itself. So we've introduced 7 versions of Ryzen into the market, and this chart actually shows all 7 of those versions. And what it shows is each one of those Ryzen processors
Мы знаем,
compared
правда,
to
в
its
принципе, как
nearest
вот
price
на
Intel
практике.
competitor in the market today as well. And what this is showing is relative CPU performance, relative
Не
multi-threaded
совсем все
performance.
так,
And what you can
конечно
see
же.
is up and down the retail pricing stack, Ryzen is delivering just a tremendous amount of performance advantage versus our competitor. I mean, anywhere from 30% performance advantage to over 70% better
Некорректно вот
performance
Ryzen
versus the
сравнивать
Intel
именно вот так,
processor. I mean, this
по
Ryzen
ядерным
is really
потокам.
setting a whole
Ryzen
new
нужно
bar
сравнивать
for
в ценовой
performance in
категории.
premium desktop systems. And it's not just benchmarks that we're winning on with Ryzen, it's real end user applications as well. So what this chart is showing is this is publicly available
Лучшие мировые
third-party data, so you can find this data yourself.
десктопные процессоры.
And this is showing Ryzen processor
Производительность
relative
в
to Intel
6
processor. So
ключевом
the Ryzen
измерении.
processor is shown in the
Так.
orange line, the Intel processor in blue.
Короче,
This is showing a
AMD
range
по
of
всем
different
фронтам
customer
лучше.
workloads. And what this is showing is that the Ryzen processor is outperforming the
7600
Intel
и
processor by a
1600X.
tremendous margin. And here we're comparing our best Ryzen 5
Видеоэнкодинг,
processor
геймстриминг
against
почему-то
Intel's best
неизвестно.
Core
Ну,
i5
нормально,
processor.
там все будет с
And in consumer
геймстримингом.
applications like video encoding,
Вот мне
like
интересно,
content
контент creation, что они там
like
подразумевают?
encryption, over 50% performance advantage versus the
Ну, интересно,
competition.
что
And then in some of
гейминг
those
и
new and
перформанс
growing
у
applications like game
этого
streaming.
лучше.
So game streaming is where you're playing an interactive game, maybe it's esports, and then you're streaming
Вполне
that experience
справедливый чарт.
live to your friends or your fans at the same time. Ryzen 5 is a great processor for that. The Intel Core i5 processor actually can't handle that workload. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. And then Ryzen 5, a great gaming processor as well, whether it's premium gaming, 4K,
Что вы думаете,
VR,
что в
or
чатике
lower
не
resolution
пишете?
gaming.
Или у меня
So
чатик
if you
не
look at the Ryzen
обновляется?
processors, really
Еще не
the
проснулись.
best all-around processor for premium desktop. But rather than look at the benchmarks, let's
VR
take a look at
4K
in
некорректно
action again.
сравнивать,
So,
потому что
Kevin,
VR
can you show us a
там
competitive
фреймрейт
demo?
больше нужен,
So let's,
а в
let's
4K
look at the
меньше.
Ryzen 5 1600X in action. Before we look at the demo, though, one confirmation from external sources that Ryzen 5 1600X that you talked about as a great processor is it was actually named the CPU of the year from the European Hardware Awards. This just happened in the last week, so we're really proud of that. We thought we'd like to show, hey, it's not
600X
just AMD
назвали
that thinks this
процессором
product is
года
good.
где-то.
Third-party reviewers are saying the same thing as well.
Ну,
great.
блин,
So
я
let's see
тоже
what it looks
говорил,
like
что
in action, though. So
1600X
let's start
это
the
годный
demo.
процессор.
So what you're seeing here is on the right you see the
Опять
Ryzen 5
доту.
1600X processor, and on the left you see the flagship Core i5 processor. And what you're watching here is
Энкодинг.
Dota 2, but you're not watching the actual gameplay, you're watching a stream. So what's happening is the player's playing the game, and it looks smooth on the player side, whether you're playing on Intel or AMD.
Ну, кто,
But when you
блин,
try to
будет
stream
стримить?
it, that's where the
Ну,
extra
ладно,
cores
пофиг.
and threads of that 1600X come in and deliver that great experience. So you can see the smooth stream coming from the AMD side and the really choppy stream on the Intel side. As
Не
a matter of fact, you can
успокоится с
also
этой
see that
дотой, я
it's completely
посмотрю.
maxing out their CPU. If you look on the bottom right-hand corner, that CPU is at full utilization, just playing the game, and is unable to stream it as well. Whereas on the AMD side, you're only at 30–40% utilization, and you see that beautiful streaming experience coming through. And oh, by the way, as a bonus, we also layered in some additional applications. So you have an
Они
IM
добавили
session going in the
таблицу,
background.
вид
You actually also have
презентации.
Google Docs open, so if you want to game and do your homework at the same time, there's enough cores and threads
Играть
in
в дотку и
Ryzen 5 to
презентацию
do all of
улыбать,
that at
прям
the same
вообще
time.
отлично.
Modern workloads and the way people use their PCs today, they don't just do one thing. And that's the beauty of having the 6-core,
Ну,
12-thread
он правду
processor,
говорит.
is you can do much more with
Люди
your computer, as you
пользуются
can see here, Jim.
не только для игр, там, но одновременно можно то и другое делать. И, естественно, ты можешь играть, у тебя всякого говна работать в фоне, и ты не паришься об этом абсолютно. Потому что потоков хватает.
Very proud to announce today that all Ryzen processors will be Oculus approved. So the Ryzen 5 and Ryzen 7 processors that are already in market today, as well as the Ryzen 3 processor that will come out in Q3, all Oculus approved. You already see some Ryzen systems in the market today with Oculus Ready certification. And as the OEM systems come to market, you'll see even more systems in the marketplace.
Я что-то не в курсе.
Okay, so far I've been talking about the AM4 platform. This is the desktop platform that we introduced with Ryzen 7 and Ryzen 5.
Сейчас мы говорили о AM4 платформе, давайте наверняка новой. Новой.
This is my favorite part of today. This is a brand new platform targeted at very high performance desktop.
Новая платформа. Ну, давайте видео посмотрим. AM44? AM4 плюс? Что-то за Ryzen 7. 16, да. Эти потоки, ядра. Этим летом следите за потоками или за новостями. Threadripper. Потока-жнец.
Okay.
Потока-жнец, что ли?
So we call it Threadripper, Ryzen Threadripper, and this is by far my favorite product name of all of our products. And it's coming this summer. Ryzen Threadripper is really targeted at the highest performance PC systems. And with Ryzen 7, we introduced 8 cores, 16 threads, but we didn't want to stop there. We wanted to continue to bring that same Ryzen innovation to the highest performance PCs. And so today I want to share a little bit more detail about this new product.
Давай, покажи кристалл, покажи кристалл.
And first,
покажи
with the CPU,
распечатку.
number of cores. So with Ryzen Threadripper, we're going to introduce up to
16
16
ядер,
cores,
32
32
потока, прям
threads.
просто...
That's twice as much cores as we introduced just 3 months ago with Ryzen 7. So we're doubling the core count, doubling the thread count, doubling the compute density and performance.
Ну, конечно же, четырехканальный. О, 64 линии, нифига себе.
That's an incredible amount of I/O performance, incredible
Ну,
amount of I/O
capacity.
So you can hook up all your favorite graphics cards, all your favorite PCIe devices. This is leadership PCIe capacity. And every Threadripper processor will support the full 64 PCIe lanes. It also have 4 channels of DDR4
Ну,
memory.
наконец-то 4 канала. Ну, блин, на такое количество ядер хотелось бы еще больше, чем 4. 4 канала тоже хорошо. Новый чипсет X399.
And also really pleased to announce that we've got fantastic ecosystem support.
Все вот то, что показали.
So our motherboard partners
Системки,
very pleased to
они
announce that ASRock, ASUS, Gigabyte, and MSI will all have Threadripper platforms ready in the market when we're ready to launch later this summer. So, and I also want to say thank you to our motherboard partners.
Не
They've
понимаю,
been a
как
big part of
Threadripper
the Ryzen
переводится.
success
Потока
to
же
date,
нет.
and I want to thank them for their great support on Threadripper. But I also want to take the opportunity today to show you Ryzen Threadripper
Давай,
for the first time
покажи,
ever.
покажи кристалл.
So this is
О,
Ryzen Threadripper.
там что,
Now
два
it's a little bit bigger than
Два
the mobile
кристалла.
version, you'll notice,
нормальный
but a
такой
lot more
батон.
compute horsepower. So
В
we're
Англии
really excited
шуточки
about
про
this
Ryzen
product.
процессор, эволюция Ryzen процессора такой.
Now it's fun to show the product, but even better to see it in action. So we're going to ask Kevin to come up one more time.
All right, this is my favorite.
Let's see this big bad boy in action.
Yeah, let's put this beast to work. So what we're going
Так,
to do
сейчас
here is we're going
покажут
to show a
какие-то
demo. It might look a
рабочие
little bit
демки.
familiar to you if you've been watching our Ryzen rollout over the last few months. When we first announced the
Очуметь.
Ryzen brand, one of the first demos we showed of our 8-core 16-thread Ryzen 7 was actually a blender demo where we rendered a picture of the Ryzen chip. And we actually challenged the ecosystem to say, can you beat this time on Blender? So I thought maybe now that we're bringing twice as much compute horsepower to the market, maybe we should go back to that
Там
same demo
какие-то
and see
речи,
how fast it
разговоры
looks on Ryzen
о
Threadripper. So let's jump in. So this is
результатах
Blender,
блендера.
and you may remember that image. That's the Ryzen processor
Те
that
же
we
сам-
unveiled
тот
in
же самый
December,
тест, тот же
and
самый
rendered
рендер.
8 cores and 16 threads. You see in the upper right-hand corner a massive amount of threads there in the Windows Task Manager. You see 32 threads. So let's run the render. I'm going to have to talk fast because this thing
Давайте
is
рендер
so incredibly
запускайте.
fast that this render completes in a matter of seconds. So immediately
Ну,
it
какая
peaks
ровная загрузка
all
идет по
32
всем ядрам,
threads
по всем
and
потокам.
just an incredible amount of horsepower, running the latest Blender app, running that same image that we showed a few months ago, and done just an incredibly short amount of
We
time.
should almost run it twice.
Just so I have time to talk
Ты
about
не
it.
успел засечь
All
его.
right, so that's Ryzen Threadripper in action. Jim.
Beautiful.
Сколько
Thanks a
времени
lot, Kevin.
потребовалось.
Appreciate it. All right. So we're really excited about Ryzen Threadripper. It'll come out this summer,
А
and
потом
we'll
бета
put it in the
посмотреть.
hands of all of those users that really want just
Ну,
extreme
молодцы.
performance when it comes to either creativity applications or gaming. Hey, so I want to wrap up now, and I want to say thank you to
Ну,
our
4 канала,
PC
память, да.
OEM partners, to our PC ecosystem
Если бы
partners.
было 2
They've been
канала,
a
тут бы,
tremendous part
наверное,
of the Ryzen
офигеть, что было.
success to date. We've accomplished just a tremendous amount in just the first 3 months that Ryzen has been in the market. But I'm even more excited with Ryzen Mobile coming to market, Ryzen Threadripper, about what we're going to accomplish over the coming months. So thank you very much.
Честно, подожди, я что-то не заметил. Когда Threadripper выходит на
And
рынок,
with that, it's my pleasure to welcome Lisa back on stage.
я бы
Lisa.
обновился на Threadripper.
Jim?
Thank you.
Okay, did you guys like Threadripper?
Yeah.
Ryzen Threadripper is extremely exciting, and it's even more exciting when you can see what we can do in a system together.
Что-то
And what
лагает.
I started with is AMD is about high-performance computing, both high-performance CPUs
Так, теперь
as well
GPU
as
покажите
high-performance
нам.
GPUs. So I have a couple more demos I want to show you before we close today.
Что? Нет.
And let me
А
start
GPU?
first
Вегу.
with Vega.
О,
Vega, as I said earlier, is a very, very exciting new architecture for us in the GPU space. It was really designed for future workloads, and it has the world's most advanced GPU memory with high bandwidth memory, and the idea that you want to handle big, big data sets. So earlier I talked about Vega as part of the Vega Instinct line for
так,
machine
до
learning.
этого они
What I
говорили
want to do now
о
is
Веге
show
как
you Vega in another context. And really,
серваков.
we announced several weeks ago
Frontier
that the very
Edition.
first Vega edition will actually be the
64
Radeon Vega
какого?
Frontier edition. And the
25
idea here
терafлопс,
was really
16
designing
гигов
for the
HBM2.
professional data scientists, visualization
Ну да.
professionals, content creators, product designers, people who could really use all of the power of Vega. And with 25 teraflops and 16 gigabytes of high
25
bandwidth
teraflops.
memory, it's an extremely powerful GPU. But today, what I want to show you for the first time is not just Radeon Frontier Vega,
Так,
but what I want to show you is Frontier Edition running with Threadripper. And I heard
сейчас
some of you
покажут связку
liked
Frontier
the 64
Edition
PCI
вместе с
Express lanes of
Threadripper.
Threadripper. Is that right? But
Интересно.
part of the reason we designed it that way is so that we really could handle some of the most complex applications in the world. And so the demo that I want to show you today is Threadripper running with the Frontier Edition, but not just 1 or 2 GPUs, I want to show you Threadripper with 4 Radeon Vega Frontier Edition GPUs. Omar, can we start the demo, please?
Интересно, в
And
каких
what this
задачах?
is showing you is really high-performance computing in action. So you see the 32 threads running up there, and then you see that the GPU count is 4 GPUs. And what this is running is Blender with the Radeon Pro Render plugin. And what it basically is an opportunity to visualize a very complex render over here. And you can see that every time Omar is actually moving, the photorealism comes in to really recreate the image. And if you think of what content creators really want to do, and professional designers, they want to be able to look at images from every different angle and move back and forth and look at what it looks like in different aspect ratios. You basically can't do this without the horsepower of Threadripper with the 4 Frontier Edition GPUs. And this is really an example of high-performance computing at its best when you optimize the CPU and GPU together. So, what do you guys think?
Что вы, ребята, думаете? Ну, интересно, я думаю.
So, with the Radeon Vega Frontier Edition, what we said is it will be the first to launch. And I'm proud to tell you today that it will be available in market starting June 27th. Just in a couple of weeks. So the feedback on this has been tremendous. There's a lot of excitement around what we can do with Vega. And as we pair Vega with Ryzen and Ryzen Threadripper, there are lots and lots of opportunities. Now, the last demo I want to show you is one around gaming. And there are a lot of gamers in this world, as Derek said earlier. And they're all enthusiastically waiting for Radeon RX Vega. And we love gamers as part of AMD. And what we wanted to show you today is, again, Threadripper running with the dual Radeon RX Vega that looks really, really gorgeous.
Так,
So, Omar,
Threadripper и 2 Radeon RX Vega игровых.
And what we're doing here is we're playing the new Bethesda title, Prey, on ultra settings at 4K resolution. So this is Ryzen Threadripper, so 16 cores, 32 threads, feeding 2 RX Radeon Vega GPUs. And we're going to let Omar go a little bit through a few scenes, right, Omar? But what you see is, again, beautiful game performance at 4K in ultra-high settings with the Threadripper and 2 Radeon Vega GPUs. And our message is that for the true enthusiast class performance capability, this combination will be an incredible combination available with Threadripper and Vega. So, again, thank you very much, Omar.
Блин, ну, как всегда, демку показали, ничего толком не показали.
And again, we know there's a lot of excitement around Radeon RX Vega, and so our goal is to make sure that we satisfy all of that excitement. And I'm also going to tell you for the first time today that the Radeon RX Vega will be launched at SIGGRAPH at the end of July in Los Angeles for 2017. And again, we chose SIGGRAPH because we believe that for high-performance graphics and all the content creation capability there, that this is a perfect place to showcase the Vega product line. So we are extremely excited. You're going to see a lot about Ryzen, Threadripper, Vega over the next couple of months as we launch some of these products. But when I said AMD stands for high-performance computing, I was very clear that we are putting our money where our mouth is. So with that, I'd like to wrap up today's press conference. Our goal was to give you an idea of everything that we have going on at AMD. I can tell you, we have never been busier. We have never had more products getting ready to go in the market. We have a tremendous amount of excitement in the PC ecosystem. You saw it from our partners today. You see it from our motherboard partners, you see it from our add-in board partners, and you see it from the community. Because there is no doubt that the market is a lot more exciting today than it was 1 year ago or 2 years ago. Because competition is very, very good for everyone in the ecosystem. So I hope you feel the same excitement that we do. And thank you for joining us today at Computex. I think from everyone here at AMD, we thank you for your partnership, and the best is yet to come. Thank you.
7 тысяч зрителей. Все начали отваливаться, что ли?
Thank you so much, Lisa. Splendid. Next is a moment of photo call. 接下来是合影时间。Lisa, please stay on the stage. Let's invite Jim and Spencer from AMD to come to the stage. Lisa, 请留在台上，让我们有请来自 AMD的 Jim 和 Spencer 上台。
А что-то Жака
Also,
Дури не
let's
вызвали.
invite OEM VIPs to come to the stage. Roy Wan from Dell,
сейчас все
Jerry
выйдут, кто
Cao from
выступал.
Acer, Spike Huang from HP, Tony Chen from Lenovo, and Derek Yu from ASUS. 同时，让我们有请来自 OEM 的贵宾，他们是来自戴尔的 Ray Wan， 来自宏基的 Jerry Cao， 来自惠普的 Spike Huang， 来自联想的 Tony Chen 和来自华硕的 Derek Yu. OK?
Так, что? Групповое фото?
Great. Photographer, we are ready for a photo call. 各位朋友，现在是拍照时间。
Ржачные такие.
Can you please in the middle here? Yes. Yeah.
Что там происходит?
They want more.
Не слышно, кто-то там орет из зала.
Okay, they love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This concludes the AMD Computex 2017 press conference. 非常感谢大家 ，AMD Computex 2017新闻发布会到此结束，谢谢观赏。
Ну что, здорово. Здорово на самом деле, молодцы. В принципе, Threadripper меня заинтересовал. This is bullshit, пишут. Что там? Vega трейлер powered by 1080 Ti. Как всегда, короче, в чате AMD там трэш творится. Так, а что у меня там в чате творится? Так, ничего не творится. 8 зрителей, спасибо. И прикольно, что кто-то тоже поднялся посмотреть презентушку. Ну что, кому что понравилось? Что кого заинтересовало? Короче, если подытожить, что там было. Так, серверные замуты, они нас пока особо мало интересуют, и там довольно все мутно пока что. Threadripper лично меня офигенски заинтересовал. Прям захотелось обновиться. Но у него, ну-ка, где-то там, где-то тут. Где-то я скидывал когда-то, и не помню уже ничего. Так, это тизер ноутбука. Блин, я не помню. Где-то я выкладывал. Так. Threadripper. Младшие они не показывали, только 16 на 32. ТТП 155. Частота 3.2, 3-3.6, 3.5, 3.6. Ну, я думаю, по аналогии с 7 Ryzen нет смысла брать вот этот с иксом. То есть наверняка гонится спокойно без иксовая версия. Интересно, что по ценам будет. От 600 и выше, от 700. В чатике никакой движухи. Очень жаль. С Вегой. С Вегой в прошлый раз показали 4К демки какие-то. Одну даже, наверное, 4К демку показали. Сейчас показали тоже демку. Вы смотрите, вы видите. Ну-ка. Где он? Так, прей. Сейчас, конечно, наверное, будет тяжеляк. Где? Где там прей? Эй, клавиатура не печатает. А, блин, прей у меня не установлен. Ладно, фиг с ним. Надо будет посмотреть, как у меня прей заведется. На каких настройках. 2 Веги на 4К в ультра настройках. Интеловцы. Ну-ка сравнить с интеловцами, что они там показывали. Тоже Хуанг про это самое, это NVIDIA. Про Deep Learning. А, да, еще APU-шка интересно. Ну вот APU-шку, мне кажется, могут применить Apple-овцы, свои макбуки позапихать. Потому что это реально топчик получается. Маленький кристальчик холодненький, с мощной APU-шечкой, с мощной графикой. Замечательно. И тут они могут откушать рынка здоровски, потому что сейчас, по сути, Radeon Pro используется в ноутбуках как видеокарта. А нафига им эти танцы, если можно тупо APU-шку поставить и все. Ну, блин, это, конечно, там с этой термопастой, это вообще песня. Так, этот рог какой показали. Угу, 1080-й. Чё? Какой-то очень он странный. Что это такое? Что это такое вообще непонятно. Ладно. Или это закрыли просто секретно. Что это такое? Или там сильно греется, что руки туда нельзя ставить, поэтому они клавиатуру вниз опустили. Господи, тачпад здесь. Да. А, вот. Оказывается, уже была информация. 8-ядерный. И попроще будут 6-ядерные. Угу. Разгон не поддерживается, но, в принципе, понятно. Я эту новость не видел, поэтому для меня прям это стало открытием, то, что сейчас показывали. 4К, Full HD 75, либо 120. FreeSync. Да. Ну, нормальная толщина и вес для ноутбука игрового, нормас. Цена пока неизвестна. Ну, цена, блин, будет конская, конечно. Какую еще цену ждать? Ну-ка. Что-нибудь тут появилось нового? Тут часто появляется в сайт-мапе какие-то новые товары. После презентации вполне могли появиться, хотя вряд ли так сразу. Нет, ничего нового не появилось. Ничего нету, конечно, еще рано. Вот смотрит 6 человек. Чего вы там думаете? Спите? Делитесь мнениями, впечатлениями. Я вот подумал, что я себе буду все-таки приобретать Threadripper. В принципе, он меня заинтересовал очень сильно. Будет мощная система. Блин, ну здоровая такая подложка, здоровый такой конь. Интересно. Bind, T. Ну да, T пока еще конкурента 1080 T они пока не сделали. У меня такое ощущение, что они там с Vega сейчас делают какие-то манипуляции, такие срочные изменения, апдейты, поэтому ничего конкретного не шарят, не делятся информацией. Может быть. Ну что, никто ничего не пишет, не с кем ничего пообсуждать. Можно, наверное, сворачиваться. Я ничего не понял. Ясно. Можно сворачиваться, пожалуй. Интересная была презентушка. Остальное все будет видно в новостях, можно будет почитать. Все, короче, где там кнопка выключения? Пока-пока.